Dear friend, welcome again to Mississippi in a little church here along the river. I'd like to gift you with the second piece to the Gospel of Glee and Other Healing Sounds by Ron and Ronald Lee Noss. Ronnie's finger in this photo is pointing to a few of his big secrets. In the background is Big Spirit Lake. In the second piece called My Auntie, who had the mind operation, Big Spirit Lake is referred to. It looks like this. Now, if you were a crow, you would fly there to northwest Iowa, right up along the Minnesota border. There's even a Little Spirit Lake in Minnesota. But of course here is Big Spirit Lake, and then a chain of other lakes. The Native Americans, of course, named this lake, possibly Lakota, maybe Cherokee, but it's a sacred place to me. And as I mentioned, we'll be swooshing its North Shore tumblers across this lake. So here's the second piece in Ronnie's, a few of Ronnie's big secrets. Piece 2, My Auntie Who Had the Mind Operation. Dear I hope new friend, I am hot to tell you the true story about my Aunt Myrtle. The truth is, it's burning a hole in my belly, so I got to tell it to somebody who will really listen. We used to sit on the dock and watch Big Spirit Lake, a heaving and a sighing from the winds. And she'd say what was happening just beneath the shiny surface. Stuff like seaweed wrapped around gars and snakes that wanted to pop up like life preservers but couldn't. Then she'd talk about the sea voices all telling her what a lovely lady she really was. The night Mama said it was proper to visit, Auntie invited me up past the dark, polished stairs of great-grandmother's part of the mansion, where there ain't nothing ever out of place, to play hangman's noose. Auntie didn't look so good since she'd come back from that awful place they called Cherokee. She had on a mask, something like a raccoon wears, and that stare, real close to a cat's eye marble, that don't roll normal, if you know what I mean. I could tell she was trying real hard to get back to her messy old self again. I couldn't believe it when she gave me the gift of her abalone shell from California, so I could press it to my ear anytime I like and listen to what's happening just beneath the windy surface. In the glow of a rainbow lamp, I cupped the shell up close and listened to the voices of the waves, big rolling tumblers swooshing free down the sandy coast, saw the dreams the bubbling clams give up before they hinge themselves tight to protect their pearls. In those deeps, I felt real close to that part of my auntie that never returned from the hospital with all the tall iron bars, each of which got spikes. I guess she had been driven there and then she got sick, and so the white coats snipped away even her memory of making tracks on the golden shores of California. Since listening to my shell gives me a church song feeling, I wanted Mama to listen. She said I'd better mind my imagination, or her grandmother would get me the same operation she'd ordered for my poor, forgetful auntie. So I keep this stuff pretty much to myself. It's just a stinking, rotten shame Annie can't hear the sweet sea voices anymore. But I still can. I can hear their ocean whispers even without the gift of my auntie's rainbow sparkling abalone shell. Their voices make pictures inside my brain, which I try to copy down with my silver cross pen. When I do this, I feel like I is in bliss, like a boy who is getting a kiss from a lady who is miraculous. Sincerely, but sort of awed and scared, Ronnie Lee Noss.